Fantasy Hockey Pool Update. 8 moves you need to make in Week 23. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks. My apologies. Work has gotten in the way. Now, we're going to be talking about March 11th to March 17th here. Today, Monday, March 11th, is when I'll be uploading this video, and of course it has pertinence to and including Sunday, March 17th. Quick note for those of you new to this segment, what I do is I go through weekly fantasy hockey columns in Fox Sports, ESPN, TSN, Sportsnet, The Score, NHL.com, etc., etc. I pick out my favorite ones, I throw them up on the board here, and Bob's your uncle. Number 1, these NHL teams play 4 times this week. We're talking about Anaheim Ducks, Arizona Coyotes, Buffalo Sabres, Columbus Blue Jackets, Dallas Stars, Edmonton Oilers, New Jersey Devils, Minnesota Wild, New York Islanders, New York Rangers, Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins, San Jose Sharks, St. Louis Blues, and the Toronto of Maple Leafs. But the Vegas Golden Knights and the LA Kings only play twice this week, so act accordingly. Now, in saying that, make sure you don't drop players like, from Vegas, for instance, like Fleury or Stone or Marchessault or from the Kings, like Kopitar and Doughty. I mean, I think that's, a no-brainer there, but just in case, I wanted to mention that. Now, number 2, Nashville Predator Filip Forsberg, their elite winger there, was out Saturday versus the Carolina Hurricanes, the game they lost, and he's questionable for Tuesday against the Anaheim Ducks. Now, Granlund played in his place on that top line, and he scored his 22nd goal of the season against the Canes. So keep that in mind as an internal option for replacement. Now, number 3, St. Louis Blues forward Vladimir Tarasenko is out about 10 days with an upper body injury. Now, he was replaced by Jaden Schwartz versus the San Jose Sharks on Saturday, and he was playing on that top line with Schenn and O'Reilly. So there, again, is an internal short-term fix. The Blues will be facing the Coyotes on Tuesday. Number 4, outside replacements for Forsberg and Tarasenko, the players we just discussed. How about Jake DeBrusk from the Boston Bruins, Joe Thornton from the San Jose Sharks, Donato, Stahl, or Zucker, all from the Minnesota Wild. That whole line has been going really well. Donato, since being traded to Minnesota, has had, I want to say 9 points in 9 games or 11 points in 11 games? He's been on a roll. The whole line has been really pushing it. Moving on, we have, you can think of McCann or Bustad, who've been playing well for the Penguins, Silverberg for the Anaheim Ducks, or Cassian, believe it or not, for the Edmonton Oilers. Before the Oilers faced Toronto this past Saturday and lost, Cassian had a goal in each of the past 4 games that they had played. He's been playing on that top line with McDavid, so you may even want to take a flyer on him. Number 5, Colorado Avalanche left winger Landeskog. What's going on in the NHL? All these star players are getting hurt. He's also out with an upper body injury. It's a bit of a mystery for how long he's going to be gone for. May even be the rest of the season. We're only 27 or so days away until the playoffs. Isn't that? Wow. So he's also out with an upper body injury. I digress. Internal replacements, you could look at JT Comfort or Derek Brassard from the Avalanche, or some external replacements might be Jacob Vrana from the Washington Capitals, who's got 19 goals, 22 apples for 41 points, or even Michael Grabner from the Arizona Coyotes, who's had 3 goals in his last 5 games. They're pushing to get into that last wild card position, I believe, which Minnesota holds at the moment. Number 6, scoop up Philadelphia Flyer defenseman Travis Sanheim. Now, he's got 12 points in his last 12 games. He's really come along in this last part of the season here, and he's now playing 21 minutes per game, which is 2 minutes more than his average. Number 7, take a flyer on Florida goalie Sam Montembeault. Montembeault? I think I just repeated the same thing twice. But in any case, I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it. The new goalie, who has been recalled for Florida, has 2 wins in his last 2 games and has saved 44 of 47 shots in that time. Now, Florida plays 3 times this week, and it's likely, not for certain, but it's likely he might play at least 2 of those games. So, it basically means that Florida wants to see what they have in this guy. So, who knows? Maybe you have a little side gem here that you could take a flyer on. Number 8, last but not least, add Anaheim right winger Troy Terry. Now, he's a former U.S. Olympian and has 7 points in the last 4 games. He has lots of skill, and he's playing on the top power play unit right now. And almost as important is that Anaheim, as I mentioned earlier, plays 4 times this week. And the key is, but they don't play on Saturday, which is the busiest day of the week game-wise. So really think about that last one right there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the stuff that I have on the board here. If you have any other insights you'd like to leave in the comment box below to help everyone else, that would be great. And hit like if you like this video. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And hey, if you happen to have any Hockey Geek friends, please don't feel shy about sharing. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.